we'll know more. It's going to depend just how he feels.
And then Jeremy Clark, can you talk about his progress as he had the surgery, and have you guys started the petition at all with him for the 6th year? Or how does that work?
Yeah, he's doing good. Surgery was successful, and there's a process. Where it is in the process is he's gathered in information, making a case, and will be submitted soon.
Jim, with Wilton, when do you think you'll have to know to make a decision on him, and how is it kind of a game time decision with him at this point?
Could be.
Is it, and it's his
As I
shoulder?
said, we will know is based on what the doctors say and how Wilton's feeling, what he's able to do during the week in terms of practice, etc.
And it's your shoulder, is that right?
As I said, we'll make that determination with the doctors and Wilton.
Just one fact, do you at least know if there's anything structural done, or is it just a soreness thing? Have you been able to determine that yet on Wilton?
As always, per our principle, we don't go into the specifics.
If need be, John O'Corn, if you've seen enough of him through the practice to be confident in him?
Yes. John, Shane, especially we anticipate today, the next couple of days, at least that they'll get the majority of the reps and be good practice for them. But they've both had extensive practice time through the course of the year, and yes, we are confident that they'll do a good job.
What's Kevin Wilson been doing with Indiana in the time that you've watched them that's been pretty effective?
Well, really coaching a good football team, doing a very good job. The defense is an aggressive, athletic, fast. They create turnovers. They tackle extremely well. They cover a lot of the field physically. Really good defensive linemen, active, athletic backers that do a lot of the, cause a lot of the havoc, and very good players in the secondary, and they do a good job defensively with the scheme. They are teaching a high volume of scheme to the defense. Man, blitz, zone blitz, different variations in the two deep coverages, as well as the single high coverages, twists, multiple zone and blitz patterns. Just really, they're getting a lot done on defense. Offensively, they very effective. Put a lot of points on the board, and they do a heck of a job.
If you do end up needing to go with John or Shane, how much does it help that they've been able to get in regularly this year to not have any rust build up, and does the offense change at all with either of those guys as opposed to Wilton?
I think it's a positive that they've gotten game action.
And I want to ask you about Rashawn Gary. It seems like he's quietly helped a lot, but maybe not in the big explosive impact plays that people might expect. How has he grown, I guess, and how much has he helped, and also how much has Chris Wormley been a impact on him and helping him get settled in this year?
I'd say, like Adam asked about Chris Evans, I think Rashawn has been a big impact as a freshman, ahead of average normal production. He has been in on big plays. He contributes to a unit that's one of our real strengths on the ball club. Chris Wormley's been outstanding. Good teammate as you could be in terms of helping, leading the entire team, and also leading young players.
Has his relationship with Rashawn especially been close, or a mentor type thing this year?
Yes, from my perspective, it has. Chris isn't Chris is a solid guy to everybody. I mean, from my perspective, I don't see him just singling a guy out. You know, we got strong friendships and bonds with just about everybody on the team.